Here's a story that illustrates the power of thoughts and how they can shape reality. The story of Maya's transformation. Maya had always dreamt of becoming a successful writer. She spent her evenings writing stories and articles, but despite of her hard work, she never felt confident enough to share them with the world. Every time she considered submitting her work to a magazine or a publisher, her voice in her head would tell her, "You're not good enough. You'll never make it. Who would want to read your work?" This self-doubt plagued her for years. She continued to write, but in private, never daring to show her stories to anyone. The thought of rejection paralyzed her, and the idea of success seemed like a distant fantasy. One day, Maya attended a workshop on the power of positive thinking and mindset. The speaker, a successful author, shared her own journey of overcoming self-doubt. She explained how changing her internal dialogue and focusing on positive thoughts helped her achieve her dreams. The speaker mentioned a concept called self-fulfilling prophecy, where our beliefs about ourselves can shape the actions we take and the outcomes we achieve. Intrigued, Maya decided to try a new approach. She began to challenge the negative thoughts that had held her back for so long. Instead of thinking, "I'll never make it as a writer," she started replacing that thought with, "I am a writer. My stories have value and I'm capable of sharing them with the world." At first it felt strange. Her old thoughts still crept in, telling her she wasn't good enough. But Maya began to recognize them for what they were: old patterns of thinking that no longer served her. Slowly, she started submitting her stories to small magazines, despite the fear of rejection. To her surprise, she received a positive response from one of the editors. The editor loved her story and wanted to publish it. The validation gave Maya a boost of confidence, and she continued submitting her work. Each time she faced rejection, she reminded herself that it wasn't a reflection of her birth. It was simply part of the journey. Months later, Maya published her first book. She realized that her success wasn't just about her writing skills. It was about her belief in herself and her willingness to take action despite tear and doubt. Looking back, Maya knew that the biggest shift happened when she changed her thoughts. By replacing fear and self-doubt with positive affirmations and belief in her potential, she had taken control of her life and turned her dreams into reality. This story reflects how our thoughts and mindset shapes our actions and outcomes. Maya's shift from negative thinking to self-empowerment allowed her to overcome obstacles and move closer to her goals, providing that our thoughts can truly influence the trajectory of our lives.